Alright, there we go. It sounds like the first thing that I have to do is go deal with some zombies. I can't even get started building out here without dealing with that first. Let's go do that. Sounds like one of them might be a feral. This feral whites are no joke. Oh, I left my door open. Oop, yep. I broke your leg, man. Jeez, these guys are so tanky. Oh, nice. Definitely take some SMG parts for sure. I really need to come in here and pick up all these frames. I kind of have an idea of how I want to lay the spikes out in here. Right now this just kind of makes it annoying to deal with all of the zombies that come falling in this way. And turn around, brother. He's just not having it. Wants to stick his head in the frames. I mean, good call on his part. It makes it so I can't actually hit his head. So stout. Come on now. He's not even facing me and he managed to hit me. What do you mean? Oh my gosh. But yeah, if I can't actually hit them in the head, it'll take forever to kill those things. Alright, it looks like all of them down here. I'll need to run out top and see who's left up there. Nice. I like when they destroy themselves, it saves me some time. I do hear somebody up there. Huh! Got a feral right here. Jeez, so many headshots. Definitely take that military fiber. Kind of what I've noticed is like they're gonna destroy this stone so easily. I think what I might do is go 3 high all the way around in the pit and just go ahead and turn that into concrete. Like, the idea is that they're not going to fall in there, but if they do, I can't be having them dig through that squishy stone. The first thing I need to do, though, is put up the walls here that I forgot to put up yesterday. That looks like everybody. I think we're good. This should prevent him from getting towards the back walls here and doing any damage. Some of these blocks have been getting pretty messed up. Oh jeez, I've got all this stuff on me now. Alright, let me go drop this stuff off. Because I also need to pick up some angled rebar frames. But yeah, I got the whole floor put in yesterday. It's all nice and good. Put in the second layer under here as well, so that's all good to go. After I do this, I'm probably start putting the walls up around this place. So I get a free drink, right? What happens when I sort that? Alright, moves most of that stuff up to the top. So I might just drop this stone off for now. I don't think I'm really going to need it like I thought I was going to. Yeah, putting in that floor, right, why am I going out here? It cost me about 2,000 frames or so. 2,000 to 2,500, somewhere in there. It's about like 20,000 to 25,000 concrete. It's a bit of doing, that's for sure. Put my backstop up. Because I will definitely fall off that thing running backwards here, dropping frames like this. It's not too bad though. At the height of this, it's only 6 blocks, so it's not bad at all. Yeah, I thought I had done this yesterday. I did the other 3 sides and forgot this one somehow. What are you stuck on? It's always kind of weird that you just like are not able to jump out of somewhere and there's nothing like above you. You just get stuck on the lip of a frame or something like that. Alright, one more of those and should be pretty well protected. Gotta repair some of these up. The zombies are wailing on these blocks. Nothing too bad. I think most of the minor damage is from me shooting exploding crossbow bolts to deal with these zombies. Do you love me some exploding crossbow bolts? I've been trying to think of what I'm gonna do after I finish this base. Like, test it out, of course. But yeah, I've been playing on this save file for so long. I'm kind of thinking about starting a new one. Because there's no telling when the next update for PlayStation is going to come out, or well, consoles, I guess. Saw a message from the Fun Pimps today and said they are definitely not abandoning the console. It's just they're uncertain as to like when things will be getting put together for the next update. So we should still have one coming, but definitely no news on that. I know they're working on Alpha 17 for PC right now, and they've been kind of behind on that, so they're probably devoting the majority of all of their resources towards that, I mean, which is fine. Maybe one more. But yeah, so I may end up starting a new playthrough. Just kind of switch it up. Haven't started a new game in a long time. I think it would be a lot of fun to play on a new map. Awesome. So that will save the base from taking some damage. Yeah, I need to put in those extra blocks. How many sides are actually missing those? It's just these ones right in the corner. Just about all of them. Alright. I'll hop down there and do that real quick. Just make sure the corners are supported really well. I threw a good bit of concrete on those. that one's good. I just put it in. Okay, this one needs one. So weird, stop doing it, stop it. I don't know why it does that. My game never used to do that. I get stuck in this loop where I'm just bouncing up and down. I really gotta come pick all these up. Can I just put in this side as well, right? Yeah. I'm actually gonna do this one block away from the wall. See if it has the same issue. Doesn't really seem like it. Luckily this is a quick fix. Oh, it started to do it right there. It's interesting. I wonder if it's like kind of tied to that little hitch in the game. And the game will just freeze for just a second. I wonder if that just kind of messes up my placement. Doesn't really know exactly where my character is for a moment. Oh jeez, this one's already got one. Should have looked up before I did that, right? Okay, that one does not have one. Yeah, the main reason I'm really wanting to get these on is because I'm about to put a bunch of weight up on top of those walls. Make sure that I have as much support as is possible. guess there's nothing below those either, though. But just do the whole wall in concrete. Just doing the whole thing. I'm not gonna do that. I've spent enough time working on these pits as it is. Kind of an excessive amount of time. Grab a little bit more concrete. Maybe one more stack of those. Hey there, Evazo. How's it going?
I'm as hell.
Ooh,
Said.
that's loud.
Like early or am I late?
There we go. Just kind of getting started here. Started a little bit later than usual today. My body was wanting to get some sleep, so I allowed it to do so. Alright. Honestly, one of the places that might be the best one to start is just like building up these walls to where the roof is going to be. That should all be supported around. Yeah, finally managed to get them all done. Take a quick peek from the top here. This is when creative mode would be handy. I could just like fly up to the top. This is what we're looking at so far. Got all 4 of the pits done. Got the floor finally put in. Kind of show underneath a little bit. Jump. There we go. Yeah, got this put in. And this space, the only reason that it's actually here is because I didn't want to fill the whole thing in with concrete. That would have taken a ridiculous amount of concrete. So, got this all set up. Lots of support. Hopefully enough support to keep the thing from caving in on me. That would be super nice. Yeah, now it's time to like start building on the top and get this all ready to go. Yeah, I've definitely done that a time or two. I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want to do this. The main thing that I'm trying to figure out is this wall here, because when I get to the top, I need to be able to put the bars on. Let me go grab a couple of bars real quick. So I'm just going to cover the top of the base with iron bars. That way I'll still be able to see out. It's not really going to have any benefit, but I'll be able to see, I guess. Should be enough. Yeah, it's crazy. It looks totally different now. Like I got the hallways finished out, so I have hallways that lead into each of the pits. Got this all sorted out. I still need to figure out how I'm going to lay the spikes out here. I know I want to put some spikes out here, but haven't quite figured out how I want to do that just yet. But yeah, it should be pretty interesting once it's all set up. Guess I'll just start on this side. This always makes me nervous though, because if I fall, that's a long way down. Just do that to right there. Leave that one off for now. Yeah, other than those blocks down at the bottom of the pit are sitting on top of bedrock. So from where I'm standing right now, let me see, I'm at plus 20. That's like minus 56, I guess, because there's one block up from bedrock. It's a pretty substantial fall. Pretty sure I would break both of my legs. Third layer. Just have to keep track of how many layers I'm actually building up here. I just want this 6 high. That'll give me enough room for the roof and then put some lighting on underneath. Ah! Looked over at chat, almost fell right off the edge. It's not good. Oh, I'm sure. Now, I would have laughed if I had fallen off. Alright, I gotta see how tall this is actually. I actually lost count. Whoops. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just need one more? Okay. Because even this now is getting pretty tall. This is 12 blocks above where the asphalt is. Actually, it might be 13. The entrance to this thing is going to be crazy. It's like 12 blocks at the top, but only, 12 blocks at the bottom, but only 6 at the top. Kind of see how that's going to look, and then I'll just have like a roof that goes across the top there. Pretty much just doing these two sides here, because that'll allow me to figure out how I'm going to do this wall in between them, and then how I'm going to place the bars on top. Should be second row. Hey there, Ethan. How's it going? Welcome back. Just in time for the building of this base. Well, I say just in time, but it's like I've been working on this thing forever and it's still going to take a while to finish. Doing pretty well. Got the day off from work, just hanging out. Figured I would do some streaming, some gaming. It's a good time. Oh yeah. Super cool because I haven't been called in today. Yesterday was supposed to be my day off, but they called me in because they needed a little bit of extra help. It's not too bad though, you know. I enjoy getting the extra hours, so it's a win-win for everybody. And I still managed to get in a stream, so that worked out really well. I want to say this is the last one. I'm really bad at like keeping track of where I'm at if I'm trying to keep track of chat as well. Yeah, that is the last one. Okay, apparently not as bad as I thought. Yeah, it's been really cool. Been having a lot of people come in, subscribing, enjoying the content. But yeah, you've definitely been around for quite a while, man. I really appreciate it. It's been super cool. I've been enjoying this a lot. Oh, right on. I'll see you here in a bit. Let's see how we want to do this. Probably gonna have to put this one here. Oh yeah, it's all good. I'm just glad that you're here and you like hanging out. Yeah, this is gonna have to be here. Because even if it's like, I think I would lay some of this out. Because I'll be doing this. And like, just like that. Actually, that would be that way right there. Yeah, I think that's how that's gonna work. Okay. Oh, I had the rotation on it. It'd be nice if we had the simple rotation option. That would be super handy. Yeah, I'm still learning how to build with the... oh, dang it, wasted a frame. But build with a diagonal wall. I've never had a setup like this before. I think that's what we're looking for right here. Oh, here comes the dog horde. And there he goes. Yeah, hey Tommy, how's it going, man? Yeah, pretty much. Just doing this all the time. Sit here and watch this dog horde just kill itself. It does, like, the fall is deep enough to kill the dogs instantly. Upgrade everything but the last one, because I think the last one may have to be a square, depending on how this works. I totally faced that the wrong way. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to figure out how this wall is going to work. Once I figure out this one side, like, doing the other sides will be easy. Just gotta get the pattern down. This may or may not be a good idea. I think I'm just gonna, like, walk across this thing. Wish I could have two, like, ramp frame setups, one for each direction. And I could just, like, switch back and forth on my belt here. But every time you switch away from it, it just resets the rotation on it. It's like right now, it just reset when I go back to it. And that was the rotation I needed. There we go. Wait, how did I... The game set me inside of that frame, like I walked right into it somehow. It's so weird. No, we don't have the advanced build or the like simple rotation option or anything like that. That is something I'm really hoping we get, because it seems to have really streamlined the building process on PC. So we have to, like, flip the frames around every time we switch away from them, and go through all the rotations if we need to get to a specific one, even if it would generally be like a simple placement option. Yeah, it can do some weird stuff. I've even had some weird things happen when I've upgraded, like, too large of an area at once. Which, like, starts to cause a few issues. Oh man, if I could, I would definitely get this game on PC. If my laptop had a slightly better video card, I might even be able to run it at low settings on there. Welcome back there, Ethan. Doing my my best tightrope act here. Alright, so all of that is just pretty basic and uniform. I just gotta figure out how to do this last top section. That would kind of work, but I'd have to jump down each time. And it's only 5 blocks right here. I don't think it's high enough to actually break my leg. But I was doing that a while back, and kept breaking my leg, or like getting stuck in the frames. Ooh. So I think this is what's gonna have to happen. Like, I could make the wall diagonal the whole way down, but I just don't like how there's a gap with the bars on top. So I'll go ahead and upgrade these, because I'm pretty sure these need to be just like this. I think if you are doing like the creative mode, I believe you do, but I have not used the creative mode in any of this. It's all strictly survivor mode. So I think this is how I'm going to have them all set. So I think it'll look a little strange. I think it should really help. Just kind of make sure there's no strange gaps, right? Let's see what that looks like. Okay, I didn't realize you could like activate the cheat mode afterwards. Oh, it does. Yeah, I haven't really watched too much of that show. I don't think that's gonna look too bad. Oops. Should probably not be wasting my materials here. Yeah, that can be frustrating for sure. I'll go ahead and put this wall up as well. Figure out how I'm going to bridge this gap. Oh, did they? Like, I've seen some of what they had on Netflix. I just wasn't sure how much they brought over. Yeah, Netflix has some good stuff on there from time to time. Definitely have spent a lot of time just like sifting through a ton of different shows only to find nothing that I really want to watch. My dude is overheating. Don't want to go down and grab my poncho. If it gets much hotter than this, I will. 92 degrees. Okay, so they updated what they had on Netflix. So they're up to season 8 on there? Interesting. Right on. I might have to look into that. Oh, come on now. Looks like he's staying steady at 93. That's not bad. Oh, the game doesn't look good. It's kind of a bummer when they do that and they just make a game that is basically just using the name of the series to, sell copies or whatever. Oh, is this the 6th one already? I'm glad I didn't go any higher. That would have been not fun. I'll dig all that out. Alright. I'm gonna go grab my, what are they? Oh, my poncho. And I also need the, pillars that I'm gonna set up for the center here. I'll go grab a bit more concrete. Need some of those. Well, my dude's all cooled off now. Probably needs a drink, though. Just carry that poncho with me. And pretty stoked I haven't had to break out the auger today. I haven't made any serious mistakes yet. Right on, Ethan. Well, thanks for stopping by, man. I really appreciate it. Hopefully we'll be able to see you back here soon. Yeah, I probably did just jinx it, honestly. Okay, so I need to figure out exactly how I want to place these. Looks like I'm going to be putting them on the 2nd row. So to keep everything uniform, I should probably do that on the top as well. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that was right. I may have to break out the auger now. Let's take a peek real quick. I think we're good. I think I will... Oh, come on, game. So there is a frame there, but you just can't see it. You also can't place anything on it. Let's do that. This is going to be interesting. It's too high for me to just like jump off of the top here. It looks like it's too far for me to actually reach that also. Hey, Christine. No need for falling just yet. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, I forget this is actually taller now. Is that the same? I think that would work. So I kind of want this to go all the way across on these. And I'll probably set up the lighting right on either side of these pillars. Let me go back here where it's a little safe, even though Christine is now here and would like me to break my legs. We're gonna be safe about this. I'm just trying to get an idea of how I want to have all of this set up. Might even... I can't believe that worked. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, right on. Well, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully I will be able to get some more of this done in the meantime. Next time you come back, hopefully we'll be looking pretty good up here. I think that should work. Never even put the poncho on, now I'm freezing. Oh, I'm sure she will. I'm sure Christine will get her wish. See ya, have a good night. That's 8, so this should be 10, I believe. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10. I think Christine just got her wish. I don't think I could reach the side from here. Next, I don't think it'll let me place when I'm standing right here. See what you've done now. Alright, gotta be able to do this. Alright, here's an idea. If I can get it to place one lower... Aha! Success! I still can't reach the edge. There we go. Sorry, I had to deny you there, Christine. My legs are too valuable. I need them. that. So I'm just trying to get an idea of how this whole thing is going to be set up. Something I hadn't really thought about when setting up this base here is I'm going to have a support right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. I should have made a platform that comes out a little bit farther. Oh, there goes the auger. Did pretty good today though. Like, didn't have to break out the auger too early. I'm definitely not gonna like the way this looks, but I don't really have an option. I guess it's not too bad. Yeah, because that's gonna have to be here to bridge this last gap. Leave myself a way down this time. Should have been counting this out. Success! Yeah, not a huge fan of the way that worked out, but if it had to be anything, just a little wedge ramp piece there. Or I guess the wedge tip. That's not too bad. Okay, so how's this looking? I think what I'll do is just put iron bars right here. So yeah, I can actually put a light there, and there, and I think what I'm going to do is build like an undercarriage, or just kind of like have a block here, there, there, and there, with a light right there. And then just kind of do that on both sides. And that was the reason I was trying to gather up all of the stuff I needed to make spotlights. It's also why I made this 6 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So there'll be spikes right here. Give enough room for the zombies to make their way underneath. Alright, alright. Kind of coming together. Pretty much have sorted out what I want to do here. See if I actually want to put bars right here though. I think I had it on the first rotation. Those match up. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. And even though this is going to end up looking pretty jagged from the square blocks being on top, oops, it'll be nice because it won't leave any gaps Like if I did the diagonal wall the whole way across, there'd be this strange little gap in between the iron bars in the wall. I don't really like the way that looks. Cool. I think we've got it figured out. I just need to do that all the way around. I'm surprised my dude isn't freezing right now. It's gonna be so much fun. Super excited to get this build all figured out. Actually get to test it. Move these over here. I like to have the frame that I'm using the most like right next to the nail gun so I can quickly switch back and forth. But it has been kind of quiet out here for a bit. Almost expecting a wandering horde any minute now. This is the third row. The fourth one. It's not too bad. Fifth, so I think this should be the last one I'm about to lay down. I am going through a ton of concrete. Started producing more back at the base. It's like I had an entire chest full of it, and it's about half gone now. Oops. Go. Nice soft landing. One of these days I'm gonna miss that though and find myself in the bottom of my own pit. Oh, that was the rotation I needed. Oh well, let's just do that. I'll do this side first. Yeah, let's put right there. Be sure to give myself a way back down. I'd say that's probably one of the biggest lessons I've had to learn through all the building that I've done. Is just make sure you've always got a way back down. I'll be building something up, get, you know, like 6, 8, 10 blocks in the air and be like, oh yeah, I have no way to get down from here. Has caused many a broken leg. Ugh. I guess I need to do that the other way. Make sure when I'm walking backwards, I'm actually walking back into a corner, so I don't fall off. Did I get all of those? Yeah. It almost seemed like I missed one as I was going through. Jeez. Oh, wobbly. I guess I could do that, just like upgrade walking backwards. That's weird, I don't normally do that. So how many more rows? Two? 2 more rows to go. See. And so Horde Day is actually tomorrow. I have to gather my things up, repair my guns, and do all that fun stuff. I haven't decided which base I'm going to go to yet. I kind of like the other pyramid base that I have. Not the one in the desert, but the one that's in the city with that I've got a few different bases in. So needs to be there. So I might check that out. The only thing is, like, I built a parking garage over there that I think looks neat, but the with distant terrain turned on, the zombies actually can spawn behind it, and they get hung up on there, and that's no fun. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use that one or not yet. But I do like the way the base looks. It's all good. It's all good. The main thing that I am curious about is whether or not I'm going to be able to support iron bars all the way across that gap. I think what I'm going to end up doing is building up my ladder, just like this, up top as well. Just to give a few extra blocks of support. So let me just go ahead and do that right now. That should be right. Number 6. Yeah. And the top of it is going to be a square so that the bars butt up against it nicely. I totally whiffed that. But apparently it didn't matter. And what I'll probably end up doing is like closing this off and just putting a door right here. Kind of something, doors are too high, so something like that. We got a B. I was going to close off the top, but you know what? That'll actually give me an access point if I need to get up to the roof. So let's just go ahead and leave that. Yeah, I really want to get this done so that I can test out whether or not I actually need to put in any more supports up top. I'm hoping that I don't have to do that, because I want to leave as much free space as I can up here. Let's see if I can actually bridge this gap here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I kind of doubt it. So mass of 20, max load of 320. Oh man. I can only do 16. But maybe being supported from either side. I think I have enough up here to test it out though. Let me go ahead and upgrade this stuff up here. I need this stuff to dry. Because I'm going to make all of these top blocks out of steel, because that'll increase their load capacity. That should work. While I wait on that to dry, I might as well go ahead and start getting the next wall put up. Hey, zombie. Do you have any friends? Or is it just you? A feral over there. Nobody in the pits. Yeah, it looks like they're all far enough away they shouldn't be attracted to this over here just yet. Okay. Yeah, I'm really hoping I can get away without any support on top. So I'm not going to be putting anything up there but the bars. Like, there's not going to be anything on top of the base. Whoa. How'd that one get missed? Oh, I saw that guy's shadow. Where's he going? I got a bee? Are you kidding me? These are like the most useless enemies in the game. Clean that up. Get a jar of honey out the deal though. Kind of surprised it even came over here to attack me. Normally they just kind of like fly around. I guess they're just supposed to like look menacing. And I don't like leaving that in there. I know it doesn't really have an effect. There we go. I don't want to create any glitches by just like leaving stuff in there. I have absolutely forgotten which level I'm on here. I think this is number 5. And someone just fell in the pit. Yeah, he wandered too close. I'll have to go take care of him. I mean, there's really not much down there. I just don't want him wrecking stuff. I wonder if I can shoot him from here. I don't think the 44 shoots that far. Kind of disappointing. Let's go deal with it. Oh, there he is. Where are you going? I think he's trying to get away. Sounds like that feral is running. Probably knows I'm down here. Well, you can join me. Come down into the pit. I'm fine with that. Oh, jeez. There we go. Not used to having that top section on. No, don't fall in the pit. Alright. Let's go ahead and deal with this guy, and go deal with the guy who decided to jump in the pit. Oh, that one totally whiffed. Oh, nice. Okay, I don't see anybody else. Hopefully that's just that one guy that I hear. Like, this is the thing that takes the most amount of time. It's like having to deal with zombies while you're trying to build out here. Hey there, Grosh James. Apparently. Oh, get away. Can't be having you break my leg. Still need to come pick all these up. That was like, trying to figure out how I want to lay down the spikes out here, and this would take about 500 spikes, and I think that's just crazy. Because I actually don't want the zombies in the pits, so need to cut that down. Oh, not a whole lot. Just trying to get this base done. Been doing a lot of very tedious work. Finally got all these pits cleared out. That was a whole lot of doing. But yeah, now actually getting onto the fun part and building the top of the base. Alright, looks like we're good. How are things with you? Little hallway parkour. Ugh. Those are Magnum parts. Those are the open air SMG parts. I might as well eat one of those. I'm gonna top the health off. Alright, and I'm gonna need some steel, but I do need to be careful with that. I don't want to be unnecessarily upgrading things up top. I can't believe I've almost burned through all the rebar I brought with me. Oh, nice. Yeah, I messed around with a prison build a little while back. Unfortunately, it didn't work out the way I had hoped, but it is a really good looking base. Doesn't matter how good it looks though if it doesn't work properly. Oh cool, I do have more ladders. And grab a bit more concrete. I might as well grab more iron bars if I actually want to test this out. Alright, how's my food situation looking? Oh, my dude is super hungry. But yeah, the prisons aren't too bad. I mean, they've got pretty solid walls. It's like almost like a ready-built base. Kind of just move in and set it up the way you like. Um, well, mainly, like I'm on day. Oh, geez, don't fall down the ladder. It's like day 580 right now. And I have just done a bunch of resource gathering in this game. Oh, I'm one short? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's ridiculous. But yeah, I've just spent a lot of time mining. Digging out these pits is a good way to get a ton of resources. But yeah, excuse me. Yeah, just stacks up over time. Oh, you're building your own prison. Right on. That's super cool. Where did I put the wood at? That'll be interesting. Just kind of like setting up your own prison. It'd be cool if you could actually like capture zombies and keep them in there. I think I missed a couple on the way. There we go. Probably don't need to do this right now, but sweet. Okay, all of that's dry, all of that's dry, the top of that is dry. Alright, let's see if we're about to waste like 1,000,000 in iron trying to get these to stick. Yeah, it is a local game. It's something I really wish I would have started this on a server instead. It'd be nice to be able to have some people come in from time to time. I've got a bunch of different bases and tons of resources and no one to share it with. Might need these two to dry. Well, I guess not. They're not supporting those blocks. These are supported by the ones underneath them. I mean, I will upgrade them eventually, but I probably don't have to do it right now. But yeah, the next game that I start will definitely be on a server, so I can have people come in from time to time. Yeah, I'd probably end up doing a, a private server, just invite only type of deal. Like, this is just on a local single player game. It's kind of lonely. I'm so alone. But yeah, on a public server, that would be really frustrating. I would be pretty upset. People came in and raided all my stuff that I spent so much time gathering.
I think I'm going to try this from the top here. The whole looking up doesn't really seem to work out too well. Oh yeah, I can count on that. Like, I guarantee, if you were in the game, you're doing everything you could to bring all the TNT over. You just decide that, well, something I had built didn't look right, and I'd come back and it would be all blown up. Like, what happened, Christine? Like, it looked off. It was off by 1 block, so I blew it up to save you some time. Aren't I nice? Man, that makes me super nervous. I don't know if this is actually going to bridge that gap. I can see that. Right on. I'll definitely take your advice on that. It's like I do got some people that like have been coming in here for a while who'd be I would trust them to come in. Even Christine and her TNT. Yeah, it would be pretty fun. I was wondering why my guy was overheating. I'm still like feeling the effects of that stew. How far are we getting out here? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. He just like threw that one away. It's like, this one's no good. Just like tossed it. Thanks, bro. I'm hoping that if I can get the support up on either side, because basically you can take these out 16 blocks just by themselves, but if I have them connected on both sides, it should be a support of like 16 from either side, which is less than the gap that I'm going to be making. I will need to get them started out from the center here pretty soon as well. Remember, like, one of my super early on games when I was kind of first getting into this, like, did a ton of digging to do this underground tree farm. I thought it was so cool. Put the iron bars across, made about 3/4 of the way across the whole thing, and I think it was like a 30 by 30 or something like that. And but I had built them up on wooden blocks for their support across the edge, and the whole thing just collapsed in. Like, and at that point, you know, I didn't really have like a ton of resources. I had kind of put all of my iron into making those bars, and I was fairly upset. And like ripped out the side of my base, and I had to remake all of the bars. And then finally got it all done, and found out that I didn't make the pit deep enough, so when the trees grew up, like through the top, they just busted out the center bars, or the bars that were above them. So, yeah, that was a whole lot of lessons to be learned in one tree farm experiment. So I'm hoping this is not one of those times where I'll have to learn this lesson by losing a few thousand iron. It's like 100 iron per bar. I've already put down like 175. Ah, yeah. Hit that edge. I have lots. Yeah. I do have a lot. But I will be making this entire floor out of steel as well. Just in case the cops blow up, which I'm sure there's going to be cops blowing up, so I'm probably not going to be able to kill them all. But that'll just ensure that they're not able to break through. But I did do a layer underneath as well. I've got 2 layers of concrete for this floor right now. So I think the top is about 2,000 frames worth of rebar. And it's like 10, yeah, it's 10 steel per block, so I need like 20,000 steel just for the floor. Alright. I'm just getting kind of nervous. It's getting to that point where, especially with me standing up here, chance it could collapse. But we'll see. Hoping for the best here. I think I might go ahead and, after this row, go ahead and connect it to the center. So hopefully that'll give it the additional support needed to stay up. Okay. That is a lot of iron. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. The 6 high thing is a bit too much. It makes it really hard to get your angles right. Oh man, I think this is actually gonna work. I was really nervous about this big of a gap, but I think it's gonna work. I'm able to walk on it. Good times, good times. Gosh, I should probably come from this side. So it's kind of like getting the support from these blocks, these ones, and the center here. Sweet. Awesome. One thing I am kind of worried about is this wall is not drying. I did that wall over here before this one, and these blocks are not drying. So that makes me super nervous. Like that block right there, like all of these should have dried. And this, some stuff in this game, I don't get it. Like I've had a block here or there that wouldn't finish drying, but I've never had like an entire wall. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see how that goes. Really hyped about that though. Super glad that worked out. I think I messed that block up right there. Either that or I messed this block up right here. Yeah, it's this one. And of course it's one of the dried ones. I really hope that dries. That was a good chunk of my bars though. I meant to move that. Yeah, I guess if it doesn't dry, it doesn't dry. There's really not a whole lot I can do about it. Just have like one wall of wet concrete, just because. That's so weird. That'd be one thing where the paint tool would be really nice. You could just paint over it. I mean, it wouldn't really help with, you know, the durability of it or anything, but at least it wouldn't be the one odd-looking wall. really gotta start keeping better track of these. I think this is the 4th layer. Or is it the 5th layer? It looks like the 5th layer. Oh! Almost fell off. Thought I heard some zombies. Might give it a quick look just to see. Okay. Oh, don't blow me off the edge. That's no good. Honestly, I can probably just upgrade these. I think this is how I'm gonna keep all of this. I mean, I was gonna build my way back up, but I've got this handy exit right here now. Indeed. Yeah, I need to get those upgraded as well. Oops. Well, and that's why I normally don't carry steel on me. And I guess I could just go ahead and make this whole top part out of steel. Let's do it. Oh, I'm out of steel. I didn't bring much with me up here. Not exactly sure if that's... I'm pretty sure that's how I'm going to set up the spacing for the lighting and everything, but not exactly sure yet, so I'm not going to upgrade those. Hup, jump! Almost. Almost got it. But yeah, that would be really bad if some zombies came through and just tore these poles out. There we go. See, like, this wall is already drying. Like, I just put it up and it's already drying. I don't know. May have to end up tearing those out. Let's see if replacing them will fix it. Well, I'm hoping I don't have to do that. I'm hoping that, like, maybe leaving the area and coming back kind of reset the timer on those. So I've never seen that big of an area not dry. Yeah. Hey there, Helgod. Yeah, the roof held up here. I even, kind of surprised, managed to get the bars to span this enormous gap. Wasn't sure if that was going to work or not, but upgraded all those top blocks to steel. And then I was able to get the iron bars to bridge this entire thing. This is going to be the widest point right here, but I need to finish this section. I guess I should do that now and see if I can actually get that to go all the way across. But yeah, pretty excited about that. So let's see, I did this 2 back, right? Yeah. Okay, so there's 1. 6. Yeah, as soon as I get this, actually this will be the only piece that I need to do. And then I can try to make that span right here. Yeah, and that's one of the main reasons I decided to go with the iron bars. It's like what max load is 320, and they only have a 20 weight. So you can span like 16, I believe. And then I want to say steel has a max load of 320 as well. And so that's why I ended up upgrading all of those to steel. I do need to upgrade those, but I want to have this space as open as possible. Like I've got this big thing in the center, but it's kind of using that to help bridge that gap. Yeah, pretty stoked that they've held up so far. Why does that not seem right? Because it's not. I never finished that off. I forgot I went to take down some zombies and never finished this one. 5, yep. Max load on refrigerators? No, I haven't. I haven't checked that out. And build a base out of refrigerators, I guess, right? Okay, there we go. I started putting that out there and I was like, this doesn't seem right. She's all thirsty now. That was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 should do it. Come on. next set should be 10 high. Yeah. Each section only goes up by 2 spaces. Go. Should probably just be like upgrading all of this stuff while I'm sitting right here. And just upgrade it when I say that and then I leave that stuff. I'll just upgrade it when I get to the top. Whatever. Oh jeez. This is in the wrong spot. Oops. That was bad. Need to hurry up and get these before they start drying. Whoops. Well, luckily I just upgraded these. Now they've only got 1,500 hit points. Bit of waste of concrete, but better than having to auger out 3,000 hit points per pillar. Alright, we good now? Need to be more careful. And I did not get myself a way back down. One of these days, you think I would learn that lesson. There we go. No. I think that should be fine. Oh! Nope, there it was. Alright, well there you go, Christine. Finally did it. I'm gonna go limp over to my mini bike and get some splints. I should just be carrying the splints on me. Yeah, I thought I was good to go. I was not. I can't be breaking this too much, because I do have a horde coming up tomorrow. Don't want to be limping around for that. Just carry the splints with me. Burning through that rebar like crazy. And I think that's all the iron bars that I have on me, so whatever I've got left is all I can add. Yeah. Well, at least my leg's only sprained, not broken. Yeah, it's gonna go super fast though. I mean, I went through a stack of 500 just upgrading these top blocks here. So there's ones that go right around that edge, that center piece, and then like those two right over there. Like that was 50 blocks. So that was a quick 500 steel. Does not take very long. aim is terrible. Oh, those are good. Let me see. Alright, so I need to bridge this gap. I'm pretty much just going to be filling the space between these with iron bars as well. And I'm gonna auger this out because I realized this was a flaw in the design. I needed a flat space to put my pillar here, so this actually should have come out a little bit farther. Is that right? Alright. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave my character here for just a sec. Hate to do it, but I'll take a quick bio break. I'll be right back.
And I'm back. No breaks allowed unless I die. I don't know about that. It's gotta happen every once in a while, you know. Actually, yeah, I just need to do that last section. That's all dry. Whoa. Wrong exit. Character is super thirsty. Oh wow, the moon looks crazy. That a little bit easier on myself. Go. Okay. We'll grab a little bit more steel, just upgrade that, and then we can test the biggest gap here. See if it actually holds. I'm hopeful. I am hopeful. I think with having it steel on both sides that it's attaching to, I'm pretty sure that it will hold. Wait, did I have some free water? I drink up all that water? Okay. The zombies have been slacking on bringing me my food and water for the day. Okay. Just making sure I had the iron bars on me before I took off. So I do need to make a couple more doors. Put a door right here and right here. It goes so fast. Okay. I'm actually going to need this right there. Will be to the center. Now, what I'll probably end up doing is building this out a good number of blocks and then starting from the center and building them to where they meet.
That should give me the support from both sides when they finally do make it towards the center, or where they touch in the middle there. This is only to right here. Just trying to give it as many contact points as I can. Alright. Come on. There we go. Oops. I could probably just finish the rest from right down here. Maybe. Nah. Being 6 blocks high, it's just a pain to try looking up and doing it. Oh man. Oh, is that one farther? Oh, that is one farther out. Got 100 left. Should have just enough. Well, more than just enough. I'll have enough, I guess I should say. Man, there's so much weight spanning that right now. Alright. These are going to be the strongest points. There. Woot! Success! This is like the longest gap right here. These two. I guess it'll be 2 farther back once I finish that. So these 2 lines, I think, or these few right here, are going to be the longest. Oh, this is good stuff, though. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I am pretty excited that that held up. I don't think I've ever put that many iron bars above anything before. Why is that? Such a weird placement on that. The wedge tips. Do not want to cooperate. I think that should be right. Oh geez, can I grab that? Okay. So yeah, after I get this last section, I'll be able to test and see the longest points. I thought the furthest points from each other were already done, but it's gonna be right up there at the top. Oh jeez, I meant to pick that up. Which I gotta wonder, if I need this stuff at the top to dry, why am I doing this first, right? So 2 back. Okay. Alright. Oh, jeez. Well... yeah. That's a thing. So I'll be, making a lot of this out of steel. And see, that'll be the thing. If that wall never dries, I can't turn it into steel. It'd also be really susceptible to any cop explosions. I mean, wet concrete only has 1,500 hit points. I guess I just look right there, huh? Alright. Yeah, and so, like, for Horde Day, I'm gonna leave town. I'm really hoping that, leaving town and coming back will kind of reset the timer on that. I don't even know if that's a thing, but I'm hoping that it's a thing. Thought I hit those while I was up there. Apparently not. sometimes I can place frames out there, but then I'm not actually able to pick them back up. I thought that gap looked pretty large. I never put the pillar right here. Ooh. So I'm hoping... I don't know, I started making a bunch of iron bars before I left. I think about 750 or so. So I'm hoping I'll have enough to fill in all of the space. Because all of these spaces between these supports are going to be iron bars as well. Oh, hey! Irashaimase! Welcome to the stream. Oops! I gotta put the steel away. I gotta stop wasting that steel. Oh man. Can't reach. Nope, nope, no, nope! Huh. Oh! Alright, I'm sorry. I'm just kinda like flailing here now. My apologies. I think I may have placed a few too many blocks today. I'm making silly mistakes now. Okay, this is the last one. I just need that one block to dry. Might as well do that one as well. I have too many blocks that are just giving me trouble and not drying. That whole thing is dry, that's good. It's all good. I guess we can start putting out some of the iron bars. Maybe it'll dry while I'm doing it. time is it? 6 a.m.? Almost 7 a.m. Sweet. That's the longest distance right there between those 2 points. I mean, these are all going to be the same, but that makes me pretty excited. I don't know where that thing just went. There we go. It's a weird thing on consoles. Like, sometimes you'll lay a block down and it just disappears. I don't know what's up with that. But if you set a block next to it, it'll reappear. So this is it. I just need you to dry. I could do, I'm almost out of iron bars here, but I could probably do a few more. Try to get them to the center out here. I don't want to go super far over here until I can attach it to the other side first. It's gonna drive me nuts. But we're about to run out of bars anyway. That might actually be pretty dangerous. I'm just gonna go ahead and attach it. Ah! Success! There we go. Thank you. Awesome. And I'm able to stand up here. Good times. I might as well put that last one down, right? Awesome. Well, that was about 560 iron bars for the basically half of what I need. I need to get the other sides put up. I think things are coming along quite nicely. Except for that wall. Why? We'll see when we come back after the Horde. Man, I'm getting pretty excited. I can't wait to test this thing out. Should have counted how many blocks I was up before I started doing this again. Hey Ethan, welcome back. making more progress. Getting closer and closer to having the top of this thing sorted out. I think that's the last one. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Okay. Well, I'll at least do the Horde night, and that is day 581, so it is today. And then like clean up afterwards, most likely. So probably about an hour. Yeah. And I think I will head over to my other pyramid base. Maybe I'll get a lucky spawn and they won't spawn behind my parking garage. Oh, right on. Hopefully I can get maybe another section done before I need to take off. I think this will be yeah, this is it. This is the last section before I just need to finish out the top. Although I'm gonna have to run to the base here before too long, make sure everything is crafting and smelting and all that fun stuff. Three, yeah. I really need to figure out what I'm going to do with the spikes down in the pit. That's just too many. Like, I don't feel like having 500 spikes per pit. Um, that is a ridiculous amount of iron. So I need to reduce that number by a lot. Like, I don't mind having a couple hundred per pit, but you know, needing 2,000 spikes for a defense that shouldn't even like be used. Like, I'm hoping they don't even go down there. That seems pretty excessive. Sweet. Okay. I'm just counting all that stuff out before it starts drying on me. Oh, that's right. Okay. Safety blocks. Try to keep myself as safe as possible. Doesn't always work out. Yeah, I don't know. Seems like I keep messing that up. But now I gotta come over here if I want to walk backwards. Not fall off at the end, I guess. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with those corners out there. They're just kind of showing. There's nothing that really needs to be out there. Maybe I just put like a street lamp or something to light up the corners of the base. Oops. Gotta be careful. Remember to build up my safety frames. Trying to keep the leg breaking to a minimal. Like, I do like to run around a bit on Horde night. But if I've broken a leg, then I can't really do that. All the zombies will be faster than I am. It's nice to be able to outrun at least a few of them. Probably end up taking off after I finish this wall. Like, I kind of wanted to finish the other wall out, but I want to make sure that I have enough time to like repair all of my guns and stuff like that, get everything ready, head over to the new base. Not new base, yeah, other base. Just the last one, I think, yeah. The next layer up, I need to have a square block on the inside. Yeah. I'm excited to use this diagonal wall setup on other builds now. It's been interesting kind of learning how to use it. Yeah, kind of neat to see what else you can do with it. It is a little weird though, just because like even though it's a half block, it takes up a full block. So you can't place anything on the other side, or I guess the flat side of it. left with an very odd gap. Right on. One more wall finished. Good, good. And I'm excited the way this is looking. I'm pretty pleased with it. Even though it's a little odd with the jagged edge here, like I think it's alright. Good times. Good times. Try to get out of here before like a wandering horde shows up and I gotta go clean everything up. It's not where I have the frames. So how are we doing? Okay, I got a bit over 1,500 with the square frames. I think I have 1,500 more making at the base. Well, they're probably done by now, so... I don't think that steel is going to last very long. Might be doing alright on concrete. Probably have about, I don't know, like half a chest worth back at the base. A bit more crafting. But scrap iron, that's the thing I'm going to really need. Because I need to at least upgrade these to the first level, you know. And that's a ton of scrap iron that I already need. Oh, probably don't need all of this gas on me. Cool. Doing pretty good on time. Probably want to leave by like 1,700 or so at the latest. Oh no, the fog. The super dense fog. Like, this fog will probably hang out until I end up restarting the game. Always seems about like, you know, 3.5 hours into the gameplay, this just sets in on console. I don't know if anyone else has that issue, but should make Horde Night pretty interesting. I won't be able to see anything. I need to come cut these down here before too long. Whee! I think I'm doing alright on wood at the base, though. And you can't even see my base, it's like right over there. Some of them are growing, kind of popping up now. I think I'm good on redwood blocks for the time being. I put a few more in at the other base, but I think I'm basically done with those. Oh yeah, animal fat goes here. Probably just put all of these in the cell chest. Oh yeah. I don't think I actually need to collect bones anymore. I probably have enough bones to last me the rest of the game. Alright, so what are we looking at? Yeah, I need to stock everything up real quick. Picked up a little bit too much stone. I guess I have a bit less than half a chest. There we go. There's half a chest. Clay, yeah, clay is like maxed out on these. I just need iron. Should have picked up this stuff while I was in there. That's alright, because I need to put wood in there. That might be too long. Let me do... I think about an hour and a half will probably be good. Still didn't pick up the stuff from that one. Alright. It's not bad. I got another 1500 frames, 750 bars. Good to get me started. Oops. Yeah, I also need to start pumping out some scrap iron before too long. Oh yeah, I finally put up the I guess the Horde board. I used to have my airdrops be my notification for when I needed to fight a Horde. Like every 2 days before a Horde came, it would come. But I've noticed that I've just got airdrops all over the map now, so it's kind of a hassle. Thought I had, yeah, low level vest. I might just wear these. Repair that. Throw those away. Or not throw them away, just put them away. Use that for repairs. Everything else looking good. Yeah, I think so. Probably gonna have to take off the poncho here in just a sec, but need to put the splints in the bike. Also need to get... That's not too bad. Its durability is really good. Probably get away with just like 1 or 2 repair kits. And do this. Yeah. Like if there had been anything left, yeah, it's at 98%, it would have used another repair kit, and I didn't need that. Kind of same thing here. I should use all the parts that I've got, but I'm being lazy. The sniper rifle's fine. Might as well do that. I end up using a lot of 9mm ammo. Ooh. Didn't realize I was almost out of these. I need feathers. Like, the one thing I'm out of is feathers. Starting to run kind of low on 7.62 ammo, though. Need some more of that. Might as well go and get this all ready. Oh, not that. Yeah, I'll probably just leave the auger nail gun here. I'll probably have a bunch of junk to bring back with me. Okay. Probably not going to need the repair kits. Food? Water? Ladder? Work? Work! Oh man, my dude was starving. Laying all of those blocks made him super hungry. The reason that I switch is I'm just trying not to like really waste anything. It's like meat stew gives you like 27% fullness. And I just didn't need that much after the first two. Switch around to different foods, kind of save on the meat. So that's all good. Got ammo. I'll probably leave the frames in there. It's good. I guess I'm not gonna drop it in there. Hey, we'll just drop it in here for the time being. It's like I generally have a lot of junk coming back from a Horde night, so I'm just trying to make sure that I don't have a ton of extra stuff to carry with me. So I just need to grab the exploding bolts. 226, that'll be plenty. All the forges are going. Alright, we're good, let's go. I hope this base is in decent shape. It's been a while since I've used it. I don't want to like show up and be like, oh, I really wish I had my nail gun. Man, that's so crazy. We're so close to the base and you can't see it. It's one of the really cool things about PC is you can just kind of turn this fog off. I'm not really sure why this happens. It's like play for about 3.5 hours or so, and then you just get this fog that won't go away. I did not grab any extra med kits. I hope I'm fine. Well, I guess if I need to, my old crafting base has some meds left in it. Or it should. Unless I grabbed those last time I was there. Oh, jeez. One of these days, I'm gonna go right off the railings on that. Or, right over the edge, because I have no railings. Well, it seems to be letting up a little bit. I'll switch the area I was in. And take them on in that base. Just like a tiny little spike pit. And it's like 3x6 or something down there. That would be terrible. It would not be any fun. Yeah, we're actually going to be there kind of early. Give me a second to run to the other crafting base real quick, see if there's anything I can pick up. I think I'm only down by like 1 bandage though. That should be fine. Ooh, watch out, watch out! I don't have time to run you over. I have to stop and clean you up. Alright. So we can cut through the snow biome. I can't even count the number of times I've made this trip. I'm cutting right through here. Mainly to go like to the trader that's back there. Moving everything was interesting. Like I did all of that off stream and it took like several days in-game time to do. Definitely 3 or 4 hours worth of moving things back and forth. What time is it? 19:30? Yeah, we'll have time. Ugh. Oh, the spikes look cool with the snow on them. We've got a couple zombies waiting for us. Don't notice me. I'm not ready yet. But yeah, this base is a lot of fun. I haven't used it in a while. It should be pretty cool. This one I'm still just kind of saddened about. I need to... there's like one more thing I might try to do to see if I can get that base to work properly. It's going to require some serious digging, so I'll end up doing it off stream, but it should be interesting. I'm really hoping I can get it to work. Alright, I need to come over here one time and kind of use this as well. Put in a lot of resources into that thing, I might as well use it, right? Mini bike light is so bright. The old parking garage. Hello, Fusrodon. You are pretty much just in time for a Horde night. Oh no, I cleaned them all out. Well, I am only down by one bandage, but yeah, I actually cleaned all that stuff out last time I came out here. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah, this was my old like crafting base. It was kind of fun. And, like a little indoor garden. Not super hyped with the business class, but whatever. And this was like where I kept the mushroom farm. So just like so it was away from the sunlight or whatever. It's a fun little setup. Ooh, I could check, see if there's any extra ammo. I probably won't need it, but if it's just a little bit, I might as well grab the 7.62 or 9mm. It's just shotgun shells. Alright. Yeah, this base is cleaned out. Nothing left. Gas pumps are empty, yeah. Oh, I guess I might as well head over there. I only have an hour and a half till it starts. But yeah. This is pretty interesting. This one has like, I don't ever use this for fighting zombies. This is basically just to catch zombies who came up to the base. Because I wanted this crafting base to kind of just be like a little island unto itself. And like never have to mess with zombies. So they would just fall in and die on the spikes. So I could run my forges and everything else as much as I wanted. Never had to bother with screamers. We got a few zombies just kind of hanging out. And are we gonna have a horde in a snowstorm? Oof, getting a little frame loss there. That makes me nervous. I need to take the poncho off, especially if it's going to be raining. And grab the, I probably won't need the puffer coat, but I'm going to grab it just in case. Oof, the lighting. So I'm hoping this doesn't crash. Normally when I start getting a ton of frame loss like that, there's a chance the console will crash. Or the game itself, I guess. Things will kind of stabilize once I get out here. One of my issues is I always have a lot of lights on my bases. Causes a bit of lag. This base is a lot of fun. I like the way it looks. Try to make sure everything's reloaded. But yeah, I like the way the parking garage turned out. It's just a little too close. The zombies can actually spawn behind it, so it's not generally a good thing. I hit my door. I hit my door again. Who else? Kinda just want them to come this way. Okay, she saw me. Cool. That's good. They'll just die on the spikes, that's fine. Ooh, 10 minutes to go. I really hope they don't spawn over there. Please don't spawn over there. Like, spawn by, like, even spawning over at the Crack-a-Book would be fine. Spawn over there. Maybe to the south, that would be awesome. There we go. Awesome, I don't see him. Oh, of course! Look, they're like spawning on... Yeah. Alright, well, this isn't gonna be any fun, I'm sorry. It's like, really, they're all just gonna get hung up back there. And then they're just gonna try to get into my door, even though I'm standing up here. It's kinda gonna be a lame horde. Oh, but my aim is terrible, it doesn't help. Seems like there's a few, though. Well, some of them are making it over. That guy's all kinds of confused. Not even sure how he broke his leg. Oh, the aiming is so sensitive on this. Why do you take so many hits? Alright, I'm just gonna leave him. Well, it looks like most of them are making it this way, so that's not too bad. Alright. You in the face, Copper. Oh, he's gonna pop. Got him. Alright. Yeah, you can see some of them spawning like right there in the back. I'm gonna have to give a look over there here before too long. I think if I start running out of zombies here in a minute, I'll have to run over there. It's like there are so many spaces for you to spawn at, zombies. I don't understand these jumping ones. Whatever. That dog's running away. No, you don't, dog. Walking off and eating up my max alive count. Aim is terrible. No worries. They get so confused. Alright, they're good. Oh dang, he lost both legs. It's rough, brother. I don't generally like spend too much time messing around with the ones that are on the spikes. Cause they'll most likely kill themselves. I got a cop, but I want to take out this crawler. Nice. I end up going through a pretty significant number of exploding bolts. I should have waited. I normally wait until they stop to puke. Oh, my aim is terrible. I'll blame it on the weird frame loss, right? It's weird that these zombies aren't stopping when I shoot them. Oh, he did finally. Oh no no no! Get away from the windows. Oh, I just like opened up the. I did that. I opened up the window. Well. Yeah, it used to not really be an issue until I turned on the distant terrain. And then the zombies just spawn so much farther away now that I have a lot of issues with them spawning like behind my parking garage. Stuck right at the body. It's probably about time to hop down though. Like I would normally wait a little bit longer, but I kind of want to get over there and clear some of those zombies out. So yeah, this cop's about to spit on me. But I mean, I have them just like trying to get in that door for some reason. It's like their AI is kind of oddly programmed. Oh, he's still alive? No way. Oof! Alright, well that cleared out a section. These cops are taking it seems like they're taking more damage than usual. Maybe my aim is just not as good as it usually is. Yeah, I think it's time to hop down. I'm kinda wasting a lot of ammo up here. See how many of these we can get to turn around. Yeah, they have, oh geez, that was a waste. They have pretty good range. Oh, he's dead. It's kind of interesting, like, they can shoot at me from down here. Oh, hey, dog. I'm just, like, not even paying attention. Oops. Kind of run out of zombies, it looks like. I've either got some stuck up on the pyramid, or I have a good number of them just hanging out behind my parking garage here. I don't know how you got inside. That's what I'm wondering. How did you get inside? Oh, because I broke my door out here. Okay. I finally broke it. Yeah, and that's the main reason why I don't use this base very often, or I haven't even used it in a while because of that. Parking garage needs to be a bit farther away. Like it went right through his arm. That was a good one. Like, just I got super lucky with that shot. Hit him right in the face while I was running. It's like standing on top of the pyramid. Cop standing still, I'm having trouble hitting him. Oh man. Crawlers, man. Crawlers eating up all my fun. Oof. He was unlucky on that one. Oh, that didn't kill him. Oh no, it did kill him. Success. Come on, brother. Can't be having you hung up on the base here. Should probably drink another beer. Well, it's not as bad as it has been in the past. Like I've had, well, and see, like that's what I was talking about. You get some that are just kind of glitched out running in space there. That was a bad shot. Trying to shoot both of these zombies at the same, or the dog and the zombie at the same time. Probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, there's his head. I'm rolling by. So I haven't really had any ferals. I figured I mean, I had a couple ferals, but that's about it. As I say that. So we got this guy running in. Let's see if can get this guy off the roof here. Come on, brother. Chop down there. There we go. Now he's stuck on a different part, but you know. At least he's not on the roof. I'm just trying to gather them all up. Man, I love the AK. Pretty much the only time I use it is on ferals. I mean, I guess like here and there I kind of use it on regular zombies, but generally, it's my feral killing gun. The ammo is just so expensive. Cop chilling on top, breaking my glass! Stop breaking my glass! Ooh, I apparently ran out of beer. Drink your beer. Need a bandage. Right over him. It's probably a bad idea. He's gonna come running straight at me and he's gonna pop here and it's just like... There he goes. It's like I almost have to make sure that I've got a couple of shots lined up on the cop before I hit him the first time. They explode so easily. That's one of the first spider zombies I've seen. Just trying to keep an eye out, making sure no one's getting hung up in the back parking here. Oh dang, there's 4 AM. I didn't even realize it was time already. Oh, one more feral. He's still alive. That's not good. Is that feral dead? Oh yeah. Neat. Alright, I should probably get up top, kind of grab some of those bodies before they despawn. Do I have my, I probably don't need the machete, but yeah, why not? Could just take the auger to all the bodies, really. And I used a ton of 9mm ammo. Not too many. Only had 2 blocks broken out. shabby. Add these to my ridiculous bone collection. Nice. Got completely full and hydrated off one zombie. It's very considerate. Most of the bodies already despawned that were up here. It's not like too bad, but I was pretty sure that I had a couple of cops up this way. These, I'm actually going to start scrapping. I know it's not much, but I have a feeling I'm going to need a ton of iron before too long, or a ton of scrap iron. Yeah, armor smithing is maxed. Like, I could go and sell the schematics, but not super worried about it. I should probably get the skeletons first. These will just straight up despawn. Do need to take an antibiotic here in just a sec. But this base is fun. Like, I do like this design. I almost think I like the inverted version of it better. But this has definitely been a good base. I used it many, many times. Yeah. Yeah, the only thing I'm bummed about is I built this thing so close. Like, I even like the way this looks. Turn off my headlamp here. But yeah, I was pretty hyped with the way this turned out. Like, I thought it looks pretty neat. Actually, I gotta put a new door on. But yeah, it's just too close. Especially now with the distant terrain turned on, the zombies just spawn too close to it. Yeah, it looks cool. I like the way it looks when it's lit up at night. And it works. I mean, it works really well. It's like pretty basic or simple design, but I guess that's all that's really needed, right? As long as it functions. Ooh, some military gloves. Get down with that. I'll grab some of these real quick. I'm not sure who out here was a, oops, should have kept that iron, a feral or not. That sells really well. I'm actually going to run out of room here in a sec. good thing about getting so many pistols is there's 15 rounds of 9mm ammo in each one. I haven't really gotten too many this time through, but I generally get a lot of pistols in a Horde. I think last time I actually made up all of the ammo that I used in the Horde. Is that it? Oh no. Oh dang, a 555 sniper rifle? Are you kidding me? Yeah, stocking up at the ammo makes an enormous difference. It is super helpful. Yeah, it's kind of rare finding that high a level of a sniper rifle. Like shotguns and stuff, I find purple, shotguns and pistols all the time, but it's really rare to find a high level, like SMG or sniper rifle. What do you mean I can't scrap it? Oh, because I have all of this stuff scrapping. Okay. So what we can do... Assemble. Just throw some of these parts together real quick. Didn't really help clear up the queue, but it helped me clear up some space in my inventory. Gave me something to do while I was waiting for the queue to clear. Oh, nice. Yeah, leather dusters and puffer coats sell really, really well. Oh, cool, I did leave some stuff here. That. The thing I don't have is a new door. That would have been really nice. What am I missing? Oops. Okay, yeah, that's good. Is that one? No. I think that's all of the glass that was broken. That's why, that's the main reason why I'm really excited to get bulletproof glass, is we'll be able to get, build with glass that won't break, the first time that it's hit by anything. That would just, make my day. Awesome. That looks like everybody. Bummed about the door here. Yep. That's a fun one. Well, I should probably check that. That's a good idea. No, it looks like the bike managed to make it out pretty unscathed. I think that's about as messed up as I had left it. My dude is actually freezing now. There we go. Should probably come out here and put some more spikes down at this base sometime. It still has a good amount. Like, you can use this base probably like 4 times before you actually need to put more spikes down, but it's getting kind of low on the spike count. Oh, I thought I saw a body just laying out here. Alright. Go see what we can sell off to the trader here. There's another thing, or another reason why I liked this being in this town so much, is the trader is right next to the town. He is super close. He hasn't loaded in yet, but he's close. Alright, everything I have on me is good. Remember to get all of the ammo out before I sell these things off. I'm tempted to sell that sniper rifle, but I'll probably keep it. Use it for repairs on my other gun. There it is! There's the crash!